for Frankie's Tarot, but I am here. Hi, everybody. I just did Virgo and Capricorn's weekly bonus Valentine's read. You'll find all the water signs and the fire signs and Virgo and Capricorn in under my videos tab for Valentine's Day. They're all individual, and I'll be doing the rest of the signs tomorrow. Today, I'm going to do a quick check-in on their current feelings, you versus them. So welcome. I am going live. Big fat announcement here. Live on Sunday for a special Valentine's Day bonus with Sonia from the Illust Illuminator. We're going live on this channel at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to be looking at love for everyone and whatever messages want to come up. She's an awesome reader. She likes to do a lot of deep readings just like I do. So be prepared if that's not what you're looking for. Sorry, but we will look at love for you, singles and connected as well. So welcome. I'm so happy you guys are showing up. I was like, who's going to show up on my channel this early when they know I never come on this early? But so far, everybody is coming in. So I'm going in order, Aries to Pisces. And it'll be just a quick you versus them. And we're going to start with Aries. So make sure to like and subscribe. That's all you have to do to help me out, is to like and subscribe my channel. I will be live again Saturday too. If you have questions and want to do super chat, I will be live then as well. So you can join me then. And let's go. Hello, everybody that's showing up. Let me get organized. Hopefully my love bug shows back up. Rebecca, can you guys put the timestamps in the chat so we can see them as we're going? So I can do them afterwards if she doesn't, if nobody shows up. Who can keep track of timestamps for me? Oh, Jojo's here too. If you can just keep track of them and then message me, I can pin them. Back to the, oh, you're back to the road. Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, if you guys can just type the numbers in. So we're going to do 220 Aries. Aries, we're going to take a look at you in love. And then we're going to look at your person. So let's see your position in love, your current position with this person, and who's on your mind. Hi, everybody. All right. Whoop. Here you go. So 6 of Swords. Some of you want to get over an obstacle and move forward. Let's move on with this. Let's go. All right. I'm tired of the games, tired of whatever. Some of you could be just moving on in general. I'm done. Rebecca's here. Thank you, Rebecca. So here we go. Let's see your position with this person and who's on your mind. Here we go. Here we go. All right, the High Priestess. All right, so you're kind of sitting back here, studying somebody, trying to figure something out. You're trying to hang on the low here. You're trying to listen within. So your voice upstairs, that little voice upstairs, Aries, is telling you maybe to move on from something. All right. Also, I just got this message. Some of you are wondering if this is something you can get over. Is this something you're holding on to? Is this a grudge you're holding on to? Is this really minute, or is this something that you guys can work through? Okay, so I do get this feeling as well too. Like, are you holding on to something? You know, is it something that can be resolved with just an apology? Is it something that you just cannot get over? Do you need to just let it go? And these are questions to ask yourself. But I do feel like you are sitting back and you are giving off this presence, maybe to your person, like they don't even know what the hell you're thinking. Okay. But with the 6 of Swords there, it's definitely giving me the 2. Do I want to get past this with this person, or do I want to move on? Okay. So who's the person on your mind? We have the 7 of Cups. Okay. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Somebody who seems like they are all over the place, that maybe have a lot going on in their life, or just very confusing about their feelings. You have a lot of feelings for this person, but I also get this energy too that you're not sure exactly if this is the one. Although you do have some sort of ties to this person, and you have memories or something with this person. Okay. But I do see that this person also could be keeping their options open or have too many things on their plate. Okay. So what's the challenge in this position? The Queen of Wands. All right. Jealousy, possessiveness, non-committal energy, somebody who's just all over the place and doesn't have their shit together. There could be a lot with the fire signs. There could definitely be a lot of tension and friction. Fire signs can be some of the most jealous signs out there, and they don't even know it sometimes, but they are. And I feel like and stubbornness too, and ego. There's like an ego battle. And that was another thing I was getting up here too, with you being kind of backed off. Is this something that you got, it's an ego based thing, and that you guys can get past, but you're just holding on to grudges? And you know what I mean? So that was strongly coming through. So let's see your thoughts, feelings, and what you want to do. So you definitely are thinking about making peace with this person. We have the Emperor card. You want stability. You want to heal things. You want the Emperor card's my peacemaker right out the gate. So I do get a sense that you would like to make peace with this person, but there is some sort of jealousy or resentment, and maybe non-commitment here. Somebody can't commit. And that's the same thing with the Seven of Cups energy. This person just has their hands in every friggin' pot, like a buffet. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean every person, but it could be just like all over the place. You know, I've got all these millions of things going on in my life. I can't commit to anything. I overextend myself. Don't have enough time. I say we're going to do something, and then I can't hold on to the contract because I forgot I had something else planned. You know, shit like that. Okay. So your feelings, the Eight of Wands. All right. Your feelings are kind of all over the place here. Your feelings are very, very fired up about this person. Okay. So there is passion there, and there is intensity. This person does get you riled up. You have some real strong fire energy showing up for you regarding this person. So it feels as though this person can push your buttons, but they also can push them in the right ways too, the good ways. And you feel like you want to be able to express your emotions to this person, and you want reciprocation here as well. But it's almost like you're not budging. You want this person to budge. You want this person. So you're being very, very hot-headed. Not Aries. Not an Aries. No, I'm kidding. My son's an Aries. All right. So what do you want to do here? The Ace of Discs. You want to communicate. You want to be able to trust this. You want to start over again. You want a new beginning. Let's do this. You know, it could be, I do get strong fire here for this person. I get water, and I get earth. Okay. But you definitely want to start things up again. So what I see at the bottom of the deck here is the Three of Wands. And I do see growth, expansion. I see joy. I see a possibility if you guys can mend this and make peace and not butt heads. I feel like there's expansion here. You guys can move past this and grow from this, okay? But you have to release this the grudge or whatever. Now this could be different with everybody. So if I'm going to hear it in the comments. Oh, he did this, she did this, blah blah blah. I can't forgive that, blah blah. Then it might not be your story. This one seems like something that you have two ways to go here. Is this something I can get over? No. Then I'm done. Is this something that I really want to get over and I can get over? Yes. Then let's move on. Let's look at your person. It's morning time. I'm still drinking my coffee. Let's see your person. I'm going to a Tool concert tonight. Quick story before I talk about your person, Aries. When I was pregnant with my first son, most people are listening to like beautiful, loving music for their baby to grow to. I was listening to Tool, and that's why my son's a Marine. All right, here's your person. Here is your person. Let me get one more shuffle just to really get this up, get this going. All right, Aries. And when my second son I was pregnant with my second son, I went to Godsmack. Your person's stressed out. Nine of Wands. Come on. They're stressing this. All right, you're kind of being reserved and mysterious and holding back. And this person they still have heart. The Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. They're guarded. They're stressing out about this situation. I don't care if they're not showing you it, okay? They are. Their position, the King of Swords. They want to bring peace to this situation too. They want to communicate with you. They want to be able to communicate on a level-headed, okay? This is you, 10 of Cups. So they desire and they are happy with you in a relationship, or they desire a relationship with you. Some of you going, no, that's not my person. Maybe it's reversed, the story, okay? But this person is showing up as somebody who is stressing out and would like to see you guys get past this and move forward, move on, okay? So what is the challenge is the Five of Wands, the ego, button heads. Can't see eye to eye. Can't get past something. Did something happen you can't get past? I mean, guys, come on. If it was cheating, if it was multiple cheating, if it's abuse, anything like that, then we're not moving on from that. We're not moving on from that. This is showing up as, all right, I might have fucked up maybe a couple times, but obviously we both still want this. Are we able to get past this and overcome it and move forward? Or do we just let it go and be done? Is your reading. All right. Eight of Swords is in their mind position. The Empress is in their feelings position. Come on. They are just in love with you and would love to grow with you, a new beginning. Okay, the Eight of Swords, they're over and over in their head about what happened, what was said, what was done, confused, not sure what to do, not sure what to say. Okay, but their intentions towards you, look at this, King of Wands. The Queen of Wands over here, the King of Wands. That's two fiery energies with egos and being hard-headed. And this person wants to come towards you and have a relationship with you. You have the Ace of Discs, you have the Queen and King of Wands, and you have the Ten of Cups here. There is a King of Swords here, so maybe there was somebody who got in the middle. Maybe there was communication issues. Maybe there was a breakup and there was somebody else. Maybe there was something. But, the third party doesn't have to be another person, lover. It could have been a friend. It could have been a coworker. It could be work. It could be family. It could be just other responsibilities. But I do see that this person wants to come towards you with the King of Wands. All right. But with the challenge position being, the fiery energy in reverse, it's talking about jealousy, possessiveness, control issues. All right. And with the Emperor card showing up, it's talking about, can you make peace with that? Can you guys make peace with that? Okay. So look at that. The bottom of the deck, Three of Pentacles. Let's work things out. I want to work things out. Okay, you had the Three of Pentacles and you had the Three of Wands. Let's work things out. There's room for growth and expansion here. We can do this. Okay, so that's what I get for you guys, for Aries. Let me pull a quick moon card for the full moon on attend to the details, Virgo energy, and go deeper and figure out exactly what it is you want and make time for self-love. All right, those are your spiritual messages. All right, we're kind of just sticking here to the love messages. I'm not going to go too much into those deeper spiritual readings. We're just going right for the love, right for the gut. All right, Taurus. Taurus, your Valentine's bonus will be out tomorrow. Taurus. All right, Taurus, let's take a look at you in your love position. I love you, Naz. Thank you for dropping in, Rosie. Indian King. Anne Marie, good morning. Taurus. Five of Discs, all right? Feeling like you're being dealt a bad hand here. You keep being dealt a bad hand. Some of you are tired of struggling and being alone. Some of you are tired of just dealing with the same old shit and you just want to see some movement. All right. I've had enough. All right, Taurus. Working really hard, still struggling. Five of Discs, talks about just feeling left out, like everybody else is going somewhere but you. All right. So let's see your current love position and then who's on your mind. Oh yeah, 1501 Taurus. Thank you, Jojo. I didn't even see that. Thank you. All right, Taurus. Five of Swords, mental conflict. All right. Some of you just confused. Somebody won't tell you how they feel, or it won't be straightforward. Maybe there's been some deceit, some game playing. You got 2 5s showing up for you. You're just tired of, like, what the fuck? That's just what I'm getting for you, Taurus. Person on your mind, 9 of Swords, keeps you up at night. A lot of air energy, maybe Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. A lot of stress. A lot of stress. There's that working 9 to 5. And you're not making the money to show it. All right. I know this is love, but it's, I just feel like some of you guys are really down on yourselves right now. Down and out, losing sleep, stressing out. Maybe not having anybody to go to sleep with that night, and it's really stressing you out. You're confused. So let's see what the challenge is. Your person could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. The challenge is growth and expansion. Somebody won't, or you just don't know what lies ahead in the future. Waiting for your ships to come in. So for some of you, I feel like even if somebody's on your mind, this person, I feel like it's been a very uncertain situation, and this person hasn't been clear with you at all. And for some of you, if you're just completely single and you just don't know what the hell in love in general. Okay. So your thoughts, uncertainty, your feelings, Ace of Cups, you want true love, you want a new beginning, and what you want to do, the Empress, you want to grow, you want to grow stability, you want to reap your rewards. Taurus, a lot of your money stuff is coming through for this love reading. I feel like this is regarding love too. It's not in money. I feel like you've been just working really hard and you're ready to reap your rewards. You're ready to have a family. You're ready to grow. You're ready to expand. All right. But you're not seeing expansion with that 3 of Wands. You're not seeing what lies ahead for you. What the fuck? I've been waiting. When's it coming in? And the Tower moment's in your thoughts. It's like a bunch of chaos. You got 9 of Swords and 5 of Swords showing up here. It's uncertainty. Uncertain. I don't know I don't know what to think. I don't know. You could have dealt with a lot of breakups. You could be still trying to get over a breakup. You might be fearing a breakup with somebody, anything like that. But your thoughts are really just the Tower moment's about chaos and uncertainty. Your feelings are deep in the Ace of Cups. All right. You're ready for the one. You're ready for true love. And the Empress here, Taurus, there you are. Like, Taurus, you're like, when's my abundance going to show up for me? When's my victory? When am I going to receive what I desire? And I also just look at this as, you've been working so hard on you, and you're like, I just don't feel like I can get anywhere. I'm getting anywhere. And I am the Empress. I am the Taurus, the Bull, and I just don't feel like I'm getting anywhere. Okay. But look at the bottom of the deck, the Temperance card. I feel like this is Spirit saying, not to lose faith here, that divine timing, have patience. I know you guys don't want to hear these words. I don't like saying them. I don't like saying them as much as you don't like hearing them. Have patience, divine timing, it's coming. All right. But I do see you need a balance in your life. Take a step back and look at your life and see where, are you working just too much? Are you not giving yourself enough time to play? Are you not focusing on your health? Are you not focusing on family? Are you not watching TV enough? I mean, isn't that funny? Because most of the time people are watching too much TV, but I don't even sit down and watch TV. So, and every now and then it would be nice to catch a show. I mean, where is your life out of balance to where you could just try something different, do something different to get your mind off of whatever's going on in there. But I do feel like the Temperance is talking about harmony and balance coming your way. It is coming in for you, and there could be a Sagittarius on your mind or a Sagittarius coming in for you. Okay, so let's look at your person. Colin, hello. We've got our spiritual medium in the house. Take advantage behind the scenes here. When you're waiting for your sign to come up, Colin's in there helping you out. Hi, Johnny. I always see Johnny Depp. I'm like, Johnny Depp, right? Wouldn't that be awesome if Johnny Depp came to my channel? Not that you're not awesome, Johnny Depp. All right, your person. Let's see your person, Taurus. All right, 5 of Cups. They're in the same. They're showing up as a 5 too. Your person's like down and out too here. Your person's alone, lonely. Maybe you don't know this person. This person's worrying about the same thing. You know, what the hell? Or they're in their thoughts about you. They're thinking. It could be even be having some regrets of some sort. Their position on the relationship, the 8 of Cups, they're emotionally withdrawn. Maybe that you guys are ignoring each other or playing emotional mind games. But this person is just kind of sitting back. I don't get the feeling that this person's very happy about whatever's gone on or whatever's happening. Okay. But they're definitely pouting, and also they could be playing victim. All right. You know, they don't want to own up to or face what they're feeling. Okay. So in your position, the Queen of Pentacles, they look at you like you're the shit. They look at you like the Empress, the Queen of Pentacles. They look at you like you're home, you're reliable, you're respectful. You've got your shit together. You're very independent. And I don't know what they did or what they're thinking, but this person is looking at you like very independent, very like you even come across as you could care less. But we see over here that you're stressing like crazy. Okay. And this person is really, I feel like they feel as though they may have lost a good thing, or if they haven't been in a connection with you, they're feeling like maybe they're not good enough. Okay. But you're intimidating with that Queen of Pentacles energy. Very intimidating. So what's the challenge they see? The Ace of Pentacles. All right. So I love this energy. They feel like the challenge is getting things off the ground and trust. Is there trust issues between the two of you? Their thoughts, feelings, and actions towards you. All right. So right now they're not going to take any actions because they're too withdrawn. We have the 4 of Swords. This person's just overwhelmed, and there's no contact, or there is no communication between the two of you. They're struggling with communication. Their thoughts, 6 of Wands, they could be thinking about moving on. They might be thinking this relationship is not salvageable. Their feelings, the 4 of Pentacles, it's the same thing as the 5 of Cups and the 8 of Cups. This person is just holding on to a grudge, holding on to lack mentality. They just don't want to give in. They don't want to give in. They're not ready to give in. They're not ready to face or admit or acknowledge how they feel or any regrets that may be going on here. But they look at you like you've got your shit together and you're not being bothered, and it might even be pissing them off even more. And they still admire you. They still admire you, especially with the 6 of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. They admire you. They might even be a little jealous or intimidated by you. But we have the 4 of Pentacles here in their feelings. They're not willing to open up just yet, and they're not letting go. They're not giving in. Their ego, their pride. And we have the 4 of the 4 of Swords, which talks about, kind of overwhelmed, but holding back and needing a break. This person needs a break, but this person is they're not going to contact you right now. Not right now. They're too busy in their own head. And then we have the Moon card at the bottom, Pisces energy. So I feel like this person is very unsure of the future. They have a lot of fears that lurk down below here, and those uncertainties, those fears that I was telling you about and their emotions. This person just is unsure. A lot of uncertainty here. But the Moon card talks about going through a phase, changing of their mind, changing of circumstances. Okay. And right now in the current position, they're just too withdrawn and they're just sulking and not ready to face their part, not ready to own up. And you're coming across as super responsible, super, grounded, down to earth, practical. This person knows you're right about something. Okay. So I do see the Two of Cups under here, though. So I do see a possibility of seeing eye to eye with this person again, communicating. And I do see that the two of you really felt like you were soulmates at the time. Okay. Could have been an Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. So there definitely could be a change in, a turning point with the full moon energy. But right now, this person is showing up as just not ready to deal with their own shit. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. Gemini. Geminis. Guys, don't forget I'm going live. Special guest Sonia from the Illust Illuminator on Sunday at 2 p.m. on this channel. You are the coolest. Angie, I know. I'm going to a concert tonight, so I had to get on early so I wouldn't fail you guys. So this is how much I love you guys. I am doing a live. I've been doing live since 8 o'clock this morning. It's how much I love you. And I am not a morning person. I actually got up at 4:30 and was doing my yoga. Gemini at 2640. Gemini. Ooh, all right, Gemini, you flew. Ace of Discs. So right away, you want a new beginning. Ace of Discs. You want communication. You want a trust in relationship. Some of you even looking for a new job. Not my gig. Mornings are not my gig. I'm going to be at the concert tonight. Falling asleep at a Tool concert. All right, so what's your position? Holy shit. You're bored, stuck, confused, and have anxiety. What the heck? Let me see if they come out again. All right. Let's see what comes out. What's your current position in love? What is, what's going on? The Six of Swords. All right, so you want to get over some sort of obstacle in a situation, or you just want to move on. All right, it's the same thing Taurus kind of had, I think. Are we going to do this? If not, I'm moving on. Bottom line. Okay, so ultimately, in your person, we have the High Priest. So we have a Taurus-y energy. So you could be connected with a Taurus. Some of you could be Taurus, Gemini, cuspers. All right. But you want to get past an obstacle, and you could be going through a really strong spiritual lesson right now with somebody, and you're realizing it. When I say that, you're like, yeah. But I do see you possibly getting over this obstacle and moving to the next level with this person, a higher level of commitment. So forgiven, I see forgiveness. I see you want to forgive this person. You'd like to be able to forgive this person and move forward. You'd like a new beginning, but let's see what's the challenge? The Devil. The Devil is the challenge. Deception, mind games, cheating, toxicity, drama, anxiety, triggers. Pick one. Pick one. Not sure if this is the right person to sign a contract with. Karmic relationship. Obsession. But you have the Hierophant here. So it's like you have the Hierophant and the Devil. Can you forgive this person? It seems like you want to, but you're afraid of another cycle with this person. Codependency. It could be codependency, just emotional codependency. Could be just childish, mischievous behavior. Doesn't have to be the worst of everything. Okay. But I do see forgiveness. I do see you want forgiveness here. And the person, you have you're looking at this person as a spiritual partner, somebody who you're spiritually connected with. Okay. So thoughts, feelings, and what would you like to do? Thoughts, man, you're thinking you're sexually attracted to this person. You just want to get together. You want to hook up. You want to go. All right. Your feelings, 9 of discs. All right. So you're pretty certain about your feelings for this person. You're pretty grounded about your feelings for this person. But I'm also getting this energy that you're pretty independent as well, too. And so the thing is that I feel like you're dancing and you're playing with fire here, because many of you are independent enough and you're good to go. You feel like you can handle this. You love the passion here. There's a slight obsession between the two of you, maybe. And some of you are confident enough in what's going on that you think you're going to be able to do the 6 of Swords and get over this. Okay, so some of you are pretty confident about your feelings and your person's feelings. All right, and you're just ready. Your thoughts are running wild. You're thinking about, you're highly attracted to this person. All right, what you want to do with this person, 3 of Wands, is you want to grow and expand and move forward. All right, you want growth and expansion. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, though, I see 4 of Cups. So I do see a sense of you feeling a little bit unfulfilled in the 9 of Wands, but you're willing to go again. Like there's still something about this relationship that leaves you feeling unfulfilled. It's like you're settling and you know it. Because you have the 9 of discs here, the 9 of Pentacles in your feelings position, which talks about you being pretty secure in your own feelings. So you know what you're getting yourself into, and nobody can tell you, I told you so. Because you've already told yourself that. Like, but you're pretty confident in this. But I do get the sense that you are a little bored and feeling unfulfilled with this. Right? And you might be holding yourself back from something someone more fulfilling. Okay. So let's take a look at your person and see if the cards match up. Your person, the 7 of Cups, out partying around, can't get their shit together. They're confused about their feelings. They have you on their mind. They fantasize about you. So there is a strong, chemistry there, attraction. But this person seems to always have something else going on. So let's see the position. Let's see what they see. All right. Too many cards, but let's see if they fall out again. I do see the 8 of Wands here. So this person, it has a lot of attraction for you, a lot of sexual attraction for you, and they do want to get things going. They do want to communicate. Things kind of move fast between the two of you, and that kind of excites them, but at the same time, it's overwhelming because I get the feeling this person does have a lot going on in their life, or they do like to always be going somewhere or doing something and keeping their options open. And that's where, but the attraction, the pull to you is intense. Okay. With that devil energy. Sorry, you got the devil and you got the knight of, I got you coming in as kind of a player too here, Gemini, so don't get upset with me, but you want to have sex, you want to get with this person, and you like the drama in some sense, but you do want to overcome this, you do want a commitment, but you are pulled towards this, and you're showing up as the 9 of Pentacles, which is a very independent person, but it's like, I think, I don't want to say this, but it's coming through. Some of you, and the Pisces wanted to fall out. Some of you enjoy this kind of back and forthness. You enjoy this excitement. Your person here is the Moon card. You're in the Moon card position. So this person feels as though you're uncertain about the future with them. So they kind of see you as, they dream about you. They have fantasies. They, you know what I mean? You guys have strong chemistry together, but, they also feel like you're hiding something, or you're secretive. Okay. You can be secretive, and they're not sure about the future with you. I do get the Lover's card, and the Lover's card in the challenge position is that is the challenge. You guys have a strong chemistry, strong bond, strong sexual bond. There could have been a third party, choice needed to be made. Maybe there's a Gemini or Capricorn or somebody else in your lives, or you guys already have options, or you keep your options open. Maybe this has been a problem with both of you. Okay. And that's a challenge. You've got the Devil and the Lovers in a challenge position. All right. So it's showing a lot of promiscuity or openness. And let's see the thoughts. The Ace of Wands doesn't surprise me. The Ace of Wands, passion, thinking about you, sex. You've got the Princess of Wands on your side. Feelings position. Then you both have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles and the feeling. Both pretty secure in your feelings, both pretty independent, and both, want to keep your freedom to some extent, but also enjoy your fun and pleasures. Okay. I love my grandmother. Thank you, Grandma, for making me sound super corny on YouTube. But I see their actions towards you is the Page of Swords, which is communication. Like, you're just going to hear from this person again. There's too much passion and magnetic draw, and there's too much drama that you guys are attracted to and addicted to. Okay. That you will. And I do get the Death card here at the bottom of the deck, so you could be connecting with a Scorpio. I do feel like, and you got the Four of Cups here again, bored and discontent. I just feel like for some of you, it's up to, you can keep this going. Something that might need to end is just going to keep going as long as you fuel it and you want it, because the sexual drive between the two of you. But some of you, this could be a new beginning with the Death card and the Hierophant. I do see the challenge, though, still being sexual addiction or sexual attraction and openness and promiscuity. But I do see that you guys want to start again. Okay, that's what I have for you. I've got strong fire, Gemini. I've got all the signs here. Pick and choose. I got everything except I had Gemini, but yeah, I have all the signs here. So pick and choose your poison is what I'm getting here. I'm mixing the cards up. All right, we're moving on to Cancer. Did that resonate? I know this time is so crazy for me. I've got to pick up the pace, though. I got to drive a couple hours. I don't know how to pick up the pace in the morning time. I don't know how to do it. I'm like Mowgli in the morning, even though I'm doing a million things. Cancer. It's already nap time. Cancer at 37:35. Cancer. All right, Cancer. Let's take a look at you and your love, position on love, and the person on your mind. And then we'll look at your person the same way. I'm a water sign through and through. I have Virgo rising. That's my earthy energy. But with the planets transition in my progressed chart, I haven't checked it recently, but it has a lot of earth and fire in it, and air. It has very little Scorpio in it. It's wild. Four Swords. Some of you might be in no contact with somebody or overwhelmed with somebody. Okay. So let's see if this energy comes out. You might be overwhelmed in your situation. Needing to take a break. Needing to take a breather. All right. The Knight of Swords. All right. That's what you're showing up as. Direct communication, all right? And when I saw the Four Swords, I feel like you're overwhelmed. I feel like some of you are just wanting clarity. Some of you just want straight to the point, direct, give it to me, stop the games, whatever. I have the Queen of Wands. Is you have your eye on somebody, maybe an Aries, Leo, Sag, all right? But with this being the challenge in your position, some of you want to move towards a fire sign. Okay, some of you want direct communication with the fire sign, but some of you are a little bit unsure about your future too. Like some of you just don't know, is this Am I certain that this is what I want for my future? But some of you are ready. I mean, so ready for your future. Just not sure. Let's see your person. The Nine of Cups. Some of you are ready. So scratch all that. Some of you are just ready to take action and go for it. Nine of Cups. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio on your mind. Some of you are really honing in and zooming in with that magnifying glass. Really zooming in on somebody. And you're ready to just communicate with this person and you just want to directly tell them how you feel. That's what I've got for you. The challenge. The devil, guys, this Leo full moon energy is bringing out, it says go wild. Guess everybody's taking that shit seriously. Go wild. An attachment, slight obsession, obsession with somebody. Could be a Capricorn. Could be just some drama. Could be afraid to sign a contract with somebody. You don't know if somebody's the right one. You know, that's what I see in this deck. I need to make sure that this is the right one. The devil is just some unhealthy attachments. Or maybe not being able to let go of unhealthy attachments in the past. Okay? Your thoughts, feelings, and what you want to do. Your thoughts, you have a lot of self-control. The Strength card talks about restraint, holding back your thoughts, being able to control your feelings. And you do have the Queen of Swords here showing up in the Knight of Swords. So you're pretty reserved. You're pretty reserved. You're holding back that intensity, but you have the devil energy here. So you're obsessing over somebody or a situation and addicted. The Strength card, you're really doing a good job at hiding your feelings right now. Your feelings, the 10 of Wands, man. You're hitting a boiling point. A lot of tension. You're feeling frustrated sexually. I'm just, trying to be funny this early in the morning. But you're feeling pretty frustrated with your feelings. I think some of you are tired of waiting. You're getting impatient, holding back. What do you want to do? The World card. You want to move forward. Come on, let's go. Grab the helm and let's go. You're ready to take charge and steer and go. You have the Queen of Wands and you have the World card. All right? You're ready to travel forward. So the bottom of the deck, I see the High Priest. So I see forgiveness if this is somebody that you're connected to. I see a possibility of a higher level of commitment, whatever that means to you. Okay. We used to only see each other once every 4 months. Now we're going to see each other once every 3. That could be your higher level of commitment. But I do see this, and I do see a strong spiritual connection here. You guys signed a contract. It could be with a Cancer, Leo, another Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You have the Queen of Cups. But what I do see here with the wish fulfillment and the Queen of Wands and the Strength card, I see a strong bond. I see a strong, passionate bond here between, the passion, the emotions, and the strength. I do just feel like there's a lot of self-control here, and I do feel like there's a slight obsession. And your person here too could be reserved as well. Water signs can show up very reserved as well. And so there could be just a battle of who explodes first. I don't know why I'm trying to be funny. Okay, guys, I don't. I think I'm funny. And we have the 3 of discs. So I do see you guys working things out, kissing and making up. But I do see a sense of obsession, and I'm not seeing a lot of pentacles here. So I'm seeing more this being very fiery, passionate, and yeah, that's where I'm going with that. And I'm going to look at your person now and see if there are cards. Are you saying grammar? Are you making fun of my grammar, my speech, my grammar, my grammar? Damn. Let that damn break. Thank you for getting up. Okay. Best possible tape. All right, let's see your person. See if the cards match. I do see a sense of both of you guys having like a strong tension between, sexual tension between each other. Your person, the Eight of Pentacles, does want commitment. I mean, does feel fit. Your person, whatever level they can show up as, is committed to you on some level here. And they do see, they do feel comfort, a sense of comfort with you. When I see the Eight of Pentacles like this, when you're together, there is a sense of comfort, compatibility, strong compatibility. Okay. The Queen of Wands, both you guys in the position, same position here on love. You both have a lot of sexual attraction for each other. You're both go-getters, and you both are very heated and very powerful and very strong and hard-headed. Okay, so there could be a strong ego battle, power struggle, like I was saying. You both reserved. But right now, with the cards mirroring each other, you both have that same mutual magnetic pull towards one another. So in your position on their side, the Ace of Cups, talk about true love. They do love you. They do have a lot of love for you. So it's just this devil energy here. You know what's going on. Pride. Who knows? I see a love offer. The challenge. You guys are going to die. You guys are going to die. Guess the card, please. Just guess the card. I know you guys are going to guess it. You don't have nothing to win but my smile. The devil. The challenge is the devil. All right. Both challenges on both sides is the devil. No, I can see why you would have thought the Lovers, because the Lovers was in Geminis, I think. But you both got the devil as the challenge, so there is a slight obsession. You both are showing up in the current situation. The way you're viewing the situation is the Queen of Wands, and that passion with the devil, the sexual pull, the sexual attraction, deadly. I see you guys working things out in the sheets. And there's love there, but there's just some sort of toxicity, and toxicity doesn't have to be like toxicity times 1,000. It's just, we all can be at times a little toxic and full of drama or pride and shit like that. But that's what I'm getting. So their thoughts, feelings, their thoughts, right? Their thoughts of a relationship, whatever that means to you. The 10 of Cups, you satisfy them. You satisfy one another. Look at this, the Hierophant showing up in their feelings. So their feelings are deep. And their feelings are changing. Maybe their feelings are evolving. And they're starting to appreciate the connection. They were showing up, your person, as the Queen of Cups. Very emotional person. So maybe you guys are learning from one another and don't even realize it. Maybe you do realize it. Maybe you're evolving and to a higher level of commitment. These cards are matching each other. The Five of Pentacles. So this person's still kind of sitting back, kind of not budging. All right. But they also feel like they don't like being away from you. There's a wall between the two of you. Why the Five of Pentacles here? The Six of Cups. All right. So it's like they want to return. They're reminiscent. If you guys are separated, this person's starting to cave. That's what I'm getting from this. They either may fear rejection, or they may feel like there's rejection between the two of you. You guys have hurt each other so many times that would it just happen again this time? But they're reminiscent about the past, and some of them are feeling pretty lonely right now, and maybe even regretful that they fucked up, if they did, or if you fucked up. I don't know. But whatever's happened between the two of you, this pull, this contract between the two of you, there's still a lot of memories and feelings. And the Six of Cups talks about this person wanting to return. And we have the 10 of Pentacles showing up here with the 10 of Cups. So in the current energy, this person is showing up like, I want to invest in this. and work things out. Remember, whatever that means to you, whatever commitment means to you, everybody has a different version of commitment. So I've got all the signs here. So that's your reading, Cancer. I was happy to see some pentacles in there. Okay, so there's possibility for commitment and a happy relationship here. There is in that reading. So it was nice to see that, because at first it was just all sexual and physical. You smoke weed, don't you? No, I don't smoke weed. I have, and if I was hanging out at a festival, I probably would. I'll eat gummies, and I've had CB gummies. I'd definitely eat my gummies. Smoking weed. First of all, I don't like to spend money on weed. It's too much for me. I don't like to spend money on weed. Do I like to smoke weed? I love smoking weed at the right time, right place. I don't like to smoke in my throat. And then, but yeah, that's just it. Weed's cool, but I just don't like to spend money on it. I only grow it. Yeah. Like if I grew it, even if I grew weed, I started smoking weed. I tried weed when I was 13 years. I used to sell it. Okay. I'll throw it out there. When I was 13 years old, my best friend's father had it, and we used to steal it, and I would sell it, and I didn't smoke it very much because I didn't like the way it made me feel, but I liked the money I was making. So that's where I stood on that. Okay. So if I was growing weed, I'd be selling it. All right. I probably would not be smoking it all the time, but I probably definitely would make some brownies, and I would, do other things with it. But I don't know. I don't like to be fucked up. You know what I mean? Same thing with drinking. Like I've drank a lot in my life, but the thing is I hate hangovers. I hate hangovers. I do not want a hangover. I do not want to feel it. And so when I'm drinking, that's all I can think about. And so then I start eating. And then it's just, admit to nothing. I'd never wake up in the morning. And that's another thing. I dated somebody in the past who smoked all the time. And right when they woke up, they smoked, and I just fall back to sleep. It's like right now I'm in school, and we have like an 8 o'clock meditation, and I'm trying to do this 8 o'clock meditation, and I'm falling asleep. I can't do that shit first thing in the morning. I'm trying to wake up. All right, enough about me. I'm like an open book. Y'all gonna have this written down, and I don't know. All right, let me see. Leo. Happy Saggies here. All right. She's so excellent. You can cook me breakfast. I can't cook though that well. I make eggs, and they look like a moon. I just crack 3 eggs, and they all go together, and they just sit there, and it comes out like a moon with three little notches. All right, 5305, Leo. Leo. I know, Saji, I have a concert to go to tonight. And so I had to get the signs out so that I wouldn't fail you guys. And I'm going to see Tool. Leo. All right, Leo, the High Priestess could have a Cancer or Pisces on your mind. Who would have thought, right? Who would have thought? But you're kind of hanging low here in the background. You're just kind of chilling. You might be looking kind of mysterious to others. You're studying someone. You're trying to figure out a situation. You're trying to go within and see what you think. The 8 of Wands here, your current position is you want things to go, 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 go. Let's go. The 8 of Wands. It's not moving fast enough. So some of you guys are kind of sitting back on, trying to figure out what to do here and trying to reevaluate or something. All right. So let's see. Let's see the person on your mind. Leo. Oh, I love you. The Wheel of Fortune, all right? Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio could be on your mind. You're ready to take a chance or a risk. You want to, but you're studying somebody and you don't know what to do here. The Wheel of Fortune talks about a turning point. And so there might be a turning point in this relationship, or you're waiting, or you're studying, or you're waiting on a turning point. There could be travel involved, especially with the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Wands. It's really taking a risk and getting out there and going on an adventure. But I just see that you want things to move faster than they are. And somebody might be being mysterious to you and not letting you know how they feel. And there's something's not being revealed. Okay. So the challenge position, the Six of Cups, all right. So admitting feelings, opening up, expressing feelings. Somebody's not showing equal feelings, hiding feelings. But also the Six of Cups could be something from your past is holding you back as well too. Right? You may still be lingering on to somebody from your past, or your person might be. Okay, that's always a possibility here. Thoughts, feelings, and actions. In your thoughts, the Two of Swords, you are torn between two. So some of you could be torn. Is this one for me, or am I still on to my past person? Also, it could be just torn. Is this the right person for me? Are they stuck on somebody else? I don't know. It could be a million different things. Your feelings, the Seven of Swords, all right? You don't trust your feelings. How clear is that? That's why the High Priestess is showing up in your position. You do not trust your feelings right now. Your feelings your gut is telling you something. Maybe you're moving too fast and you're taking a chance, or you're gambling your feelings with the wrong people or the wrong person. Because the Six of Cups is somebody, the Six of Cups is usually an equal give and take of love, soulmates. And this person might not be your true soulmate, and you're trying to figure it out with the High Priestess, but you still have a lot of passion for this person and you still want to get things moving. So I don't get it. Even though you don't trust your feelings, you don't trust what you're feeling. You don't trust your feelings, even though your feelings are telling you something. Or you're denying your feelings. You know what I'm trying to say. It's morning. I still haven't finished my coffee. Your actions, or what you want to do. The Nine of Wands, you still want to move forward even though you're guarded. You've got your guard up. You still want to give this another go. I don't know why. But the Ace of Wands, you can't stop thinking about this person. That's why you're passionately attracted to this person. Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands and the Ace of Wands. For many of you guys, you could be just attracting the same type of people with that Nine of Wands. You've been through this, done it before. That's why the Seven of Swords is coming up and the Two of Swords is coming up. You're torn. Am I still attracting the same? I love the word douchebags. As I was before. And douchebags can be male, female, or them, they. Okay. But I just feel like you're passionately, it's like you're heat, you're in heat. And you're you're on fire, and you're attracting emotionally unavailable people. Okay. Eight of Cups, emotionally unavailable people. And you know what you're getting into. Your feelings, your gut's telling you. You're torn though. You're like, but I want them. But I want them. They're fun. They are so fun. Let's see what your person thinks. All the sex talk in the morning. One might think that's all I think about in the morning. Let's go. You're welcome. I want an Aston Martin. I just heard about that. My sister-in-law was talking about that. That's like a website for married people. I have no judgment. Do your thing. Do your thing. You guys keep me in business here. Ooh, your person is looking at you like you're the Queen of Swords. Let down your guards, bitch. All right, I'm not being funny. I'm trying, but I'm not. It's too early for me. But I've got the Queen of Swords energy. And I've got the Six of Wands, though. I see kind of arrogant. They admire you, though. You've got their attention. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sag, could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But this person's like, I don't know, you're like all feisty, Leo. And then this person is, yeah, well, why do you got your guards up? Lighten up. I'm getting kind of like an arrogant energy from your person right out the gate. So let's just see. Look at, they are hot for you. This is your position on their side. The person on their mind. Queen of Wands. But I have the Queen of Swords here too. So we had that Two of Swords. So maybe there is some juggling here. Could be a fire, could be an Aquarius energy. This person might be getting the attention from two people. And the Two of Swords is here, but you're still hot for them. And you know this, you may know this. There's a possibility that they just find the challenge between the two of you is you lightening up, and you're showing up as the high priestess, not wanting to show anything, not trying to show you truth, even though you want this person. And this person is like, I want you, but you're coming off as cold and kind of, you've got your armor on, and they just want you to lighten up. Who else had this? I think Aries had this. Lighten up and relax. Just like you. Rebecca, am I picking up on your energies? Look how red my hands are. They're on fire. They're sweaty. All right. The challenge they see. The Eight of Pentacles. Commitment. Okay. They see that challenge with you. Being able to just relax and commit, and maybe they're not ready for commitment just yet. I feel like you're dabbling in those waters, though. Their thoughts and the outcome. Well, the Temperance card. I mean, the Temperance card is talking about restoring. They're thinking about restoring harmony in this relationship. But the problem here is commitment, and the problem is the effort being put by one or the other side. Either the two of you are thinking that the other's not putting forth the effort, or the other's not ready for commitment, or vice versa. It can be either or, with the Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Cups showing up. So it's not an equal give and take. And, invest in the time. Do you guys not have enough time and energy for each other? But the Temperance card in the thoughts position, Sag energy, is talking about wanting to restore harmony, restore the situation. Okay. The Eight of Swords, though, this person's pretty like, they are just in their feelings department. They're stuck. They don't know. They don't know what they feel. This person isn't feeling. All right. But what they intend, or what they want, is the Empress card. So they do want you. They find you very attractive. They want a new beginning. They do want to see some growth here. Maybe they want your baby. But the commitment and the struggle here is what kind of scares me. I do see the Three of Pentacles. So I do see you guys kind of working things out here. But it doesn't mean that the situation is going to be easy. Because this seems to be based on your person's kind of showy, kind of likes the attention, and is being admired by somebody else maybe. And you guys are struggling with equal give and take. All right. So that's what I'm feeling here. That's what I'm feeling for you. I do see a new beginning, though. I do see possibility of communication if you're not talking with this person. But the ball's in your court, and you already had Two of Swords as your thoughts. You're torn, and you had the Seven of Swords, not trusting the situation. Your gut's telling you're getting a gut feeling over this, like, maybe this isn't the one. But you're passionate. You like this person a lot. You're right. It has on the dating app. All right. Here we go with Virgo. Virgo, I just did your bonus Valentine's Day read just before this. So if you look under the tabs in my video tabs, you'll see Virgo. I got all the other signs too. Virgo at 103.60. 104 Virgo. Leos are very loyal. Healthy Leos are very loyal. My longest soulmate was a Leo. No, my Capricorn, but my Leo. Capricorn, then Leo. Virgo, sorry. I keep calling my ex a Capricorn because he's Capricorn rising, but he was a Virgo. He is a Virgo, my ex. So 4 of Wands, Virgo. So you're looking for the next step. You're looking for commitment. That's where you're at. All right. You've got your eye on the prize. I forget who else had this. Maybe it was Aries or Leo. I'm not sure. All right, here we go. Yep, going live on Sunday with the illest illuminator, Sonia, at 2 p.m. So make sure to check it out on this channel. We're doing all signs, love, and whatever comes up. Here we go. 7 of Wands. Almost all my relationships were Virgos, except for a Leo and a Pisces. You're pretty guarded here, Virgo. But I like it. You want the next step. You want commitment. And you're blocking off anybody that has any drama. The 7 of Wands. You're pretty selective right now. You're ready for something serious. Person on your mind, 5 of Wands. All right. So you got a lot of fire here. Aries, Leo, Sag, maybe. So there could be some power struggle, ego issues. There could be some tension or argument between you and this person. You could have a couple people. Competition. You could feel like this person that's on your mind has competition, or you're constantly in competition with this person. What's the challenge, Virgo? The 10 of Wands. All this fire, all this frustration, this tension. It could also be irresponsibility wants to come through too. Your person could be very irresponsible and it's heating you up. You're on fire here. You're tired of the drama being caused by conflict, drama, irresponsibility. Is this coming through for you? Get a lot of tension. Your thoughts, the High Priestess, you're kind of hanging back, self-reflecting. The person upstairs in your mind is trying to tell you something. You feel like there's just secrets not being shown. Some of you might be being very secretive as you're trying to figure out what your next step is, especially with that 4 of Wands. What's my next step? Okay. Your feelings, the Lovers. Do you have a choice, though? Anytime the choice card comes up in your reading, it's Spirit saying you know you have a choice, which is why you have the High Priestess card. You might be getting tired and frustrated and overwhelmed with a situation here. And with a Lover's card, could be sexually frustrated since we're on that theme all morning. Could be with a Gemini, but your feelings are, you have a really strong romantic feelings for somebody. And you're trying to hold back, High Priestess. I'm calling you High Priestess. Virgo, you know, a lot of people call the High Priestess Cancer. I call it Cancer Pisces. But the High Priestess is also Virgo energy. If you look it up, Tarot Police, look it up. Virgo. So your intuition and your inner guidance is telling you something, but you're either in love with this person, have a strong love, or you're ready. Your feelings are ready for love. Okay. And you have a choice to make here because somebody is really frustrating you. What would you like to do? The World card. You're ready for the next phase of your life. Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Virgo, energy, Aries, Leo, Sag on your mind. Okay. And Some of you are either ready to move forward, you're ready to move forward, whether that's with this person or not, but you have a choice. So with the Lovers card there, is this going to frustrate you to the point where you're just tired of secrets, you're tired of not knowing, and you're ready to move forward? We'll see. I have the Queen of Wands here at the bottom, so you could be either moving towards an Aries, Leo, Sag, but I was getting strong fire. There could be somebody who's very possessive, jealous, or hard-headed, or vindictive. You know, it could be any, it doesn't have to be the negative energies, but the reason why I'm reading them negative is because all that fiery, frustrated energy that's coming through, that competition, that hard-headedness, chaos, maybe even irresponsibility, is giving me a negative feel for this person. But I get the Knight of Swords, so you may hear from this person unexpectedly, a surprise communication from this person. So let's see what your person, let's see your person. Let's see. All right, your person, there's that Five of Wands at the bottom. A lot of tension and frustration and drama and competition. Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, they just don't like to show weakness. That's what I was getting with the Queen of Wands too. This person is kind of cold and can be very vocal and maybe even argumentative. All right. I'm reading the negative qualities because of these energies coming through. This person is just doesn't like to show weakness. Doesn't want to be wrong. All right, look at the Devil card. There's a slight obsession here, but there's toxicity and drama with this person. They could be manipulative, but you guys have a strong sexual draw to each other. This person is you guys fight a lot of tension here. But I feel like with the High Priestess and the Devil card coming in, like you, and the Lovers card, like you guys have some sort of, Leo had this, right? Was it Leo? Some magnetic toxic draw to each other, sexual attraction to each other, and your person just doesn't. They're cold. They don't want to show how they truly feel. They don't want to show weakness. And they can lash out. I feel like this person lashes out when they get angry. Yeah, makeup sex is the best. Yeah, it seems like one of these relationships. You have a choice though. So Virgo, you still kind of think about this person. You still feel like they're a possible soulmate. It sounds like a karmic, but the bond, the sexual bond between the two of you is holding you guys together. Many of you have a choice to close this karmic cycle and move forward. I mean, all of you have a choice, every single one of you, to move forward and call it a day. But some of you really want to move forward and move to the next phase with this person. So your person looks at you as the Nine of Wands, like stress. Like there's a lot of stress here between the two of you. You guys have gone many rounds together, and it's like can never you guys can never just get along. Something happens and you guys trigger each other so much that there's a lot of fire in this read, which means yes, there's a lot of makeup sex, there's a lot of sex, there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of fun, adventure, but there's a lot of fucking drama on the reverse side. Drama, especially with that Queen of Swords showing up with the Devil card. Yeah, it's cold ass drama. And the Nine of Wands, this person looks at you like is stress, like you're always stressed, or you guys are stressed together, but they can see that you're willing to go another, like I feel like this person knows you'd go another round. They know you'd go another round. Okay, the challenge here, the Queen of Pentacles, commitment, health, relieving the stress. Can you relieve the stress here? Can you guys work through this? Can you guys rely on each other? Can you guys actually have a commitment and heal this? Can you depend on each other? There's so many things. I do see the Ace of Swords here, which wants to pull up here. So the Ace of Swords, this person, you're on this person's mind, Virgo. They think about you. They even probably think about closure or an apology, or they're having some sort of clarification about the situation. But commitment's an issue. And responsibility is an issue. Stress, responsibility, commitment. Their feelings, the Four of Wands, same as you. They do want a foundation. This person does want to move to the next level or have a foundation. But I just feel like you guys can't rely on each other. You guys don't you can't depend on each other. There's too much heat between the two of you. Their intentions, we have the Six of Swords. So this person, Virgo, either wants to overcome this obstacle, I'll pull one more card, or they just want to move on and be done with this situation because there's too much tension here. And the same thing with you. You're the World card. A part of you wants to move forward too, but yet you both are connected to each other, which is the theme this morning. Strong sexual drive. It could be that Leo full moon energy that's pulling up this energy too. But it's like you guys still think about each other and still have a strong sexual pull towards each other, but you piss each other off so much that. But look, Six of Swords. I said I'd pull one more. That Three of Pentacles keeps coming out for each and every one of you. Let's work things out. We actually have the same goals. We have the same shared goals. The Four of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. We both really do want commitment and want stability, but for some reason we get under each other's skin. So I do see you guys doing this again, but just remember, these sound to me like strong karmic cycles people are going through with somebody, or spiritual lessons that need to be resolved. And you can resolve them with karmic partners, I believe, but you have to be willing to do the work and learn the lesson. And both have to. If both are not on the same page and you're in that Five of Wands, the ego is butting heads, man, you're just going to go through another cycle. But I do see the passion between everybody's peoples today. You guys are being pulled towards each other, and maybe that magnetic pull is strong enough for many of you. Maybe it's strong enough. Okay, so we have Libra. Libra at 116.45. All right, Libra, I'm going live with Sonia from the Illuminator on Sunday at 2 p.m. on my channel. Make sure you check it out. Let's look at you, your current love situation, the person on your mind, and then the same thing for your person. Yeah, vodka. If I sipped vodka, geez, I'd be asleep. It's morning time. I'm like on my fourth cup of coffee. All right, Libra, let's take a look at you. How's things going for my Libras? Some of you holding back your feelings, having a lot of self-control. I like it, Libra, but let's see why. The High Priestess. So I got the Strength card and the High Priestess. Some of you feel like you have to know something. You feel like something's being hidden from you. Your higher self's telling you something. Current situation you're in, Eight of Cups. Somebody's either emotionally withdrawn or they're blocking you, ignoring you. The person on your mind, Five of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. A lot of tension, drama between this person. Maybe you've had an argument with this person recently. The Challenge, the Magician, right? Manipulation, lies. Your thoughts, Knight of Swords, all right? You want direct communication. You want the truth. Nothing but the truth. That's it. Your feelings, Queen of Wands, you're pretty passionate about this person, but you're pretty frustrated. And you might be even resentful and a little bit jealous right now. You could be possessive. You could have all these things. I'm just trying to throw out the words, okay? You can find your own words. You're pretty passionate about this person, but you're pretty intense about them right now too. Pretty frustrated. And you want direct communication. You want to know the truth. You do feel like you're being bullshitted. You're being conned. What you want, though, is the Ace of Swords. So you want a clarity and breakthrough. I don't take reversals. I read cards negative with the other cards unless Spirit smacks me with a reversal. For those of you that see me flipping the cards back. Ace of Swords, you want the truth. You want, again, you want justice. You want this person to communicate. You want a breakthrough in this situation, okay? I got the Moon card. Again, you feel like something's being hidden from you. You have a sense of uncertainty in this relationship. Could be with a Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sag, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Gemini strong, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Pisces. All right. I do feel like the Star card and the Moon card, it's just that you just can't trust. You don't know. Something needs to be revealed. You're very uncertain. You feel uncertain about the future. And this card is telling you to proceed with caution. But I feel like you're already in that mode. Like you're with this person. You always have to proceed with caution. So let's see your person. All right. 218 in here early in the morning. That's awesome. Come in and say hi if you're new to my channel. We have an awesome group in here. And hit the like and subscribe. Let's take a look at your person. See if they match your energies. So your person is sitting in the Nine of Swords. They're losing sleep over something. They either are guilt, anxiety, of getting caught. I don't know. Maybe they have something they need to tell you. Maybe they just don't like what they said. Maybe they have regrets about something they said they didn't mean. Okay, it doesn't have to be so friggin' painful. All right, Bonnie, hello. Welcome. I've got the Hierophant. All right, so this person here is maybe definitely changing their view on a relationship right now because they're losing sleep over this. Realizing the Hierophant, learning something, their feelings are deepening about the situation, and they do feel the spiritual connection here. They do feel the connection. They feel like something's up. All right, because they have never felt this much regret or guilt or anxiety over another situation. And this person is going, why can't I get Libra off my mind? And yet we have the Hierophant right next to it. It could be a Taurus as well. So in your position on their mind, let me see what they think of you. What's going on? Two of Pentacles. All right. They either know you have a choice or they know that you're juggling. You're in and out of this right now. You're not all the way in. So they might feel as though they fucked up enough that they might be losing you. They might even be going back and forth on whether or not to text you and try and start this up again. Or if you've completely given up on this. All right. They might feel like you don't trust them. They might know why you don't trust them. Okay. They might even think that you're juggling. Okay. It could be, roles could be reversed here, okay? And the challenge here is the Chariot card, all right? Working together and charging ahead, getting things moving forward, working at the same pace, working at things together. It's like maybe at one point you feel like you're doing it, and then they feel like they're giving in, and you guys can't seem to get on the same page. Could be a Cancer too. There could be a Cancer somewhere in the middle of all this, another person. Thoughts, feelings, separation, thoughts. They either caused you a lot of pain, or they feel like you've been separated so long that things aren't going to move forward. They may have lost you. This could be the, you could have be not interested anymore and getting away. But they also may be thinking about something they need to tell you, and that could really hurt you, and they don't want to. All right, that's really coming through too. Their feelings is the Emperor. They want to make peace with their feelings. They really do. I think this person's starting to realize and have this regret. And the Emperor card is talking about making peace and taking charge and actually grounding themselves into what they really feel. But this Three of Swords energy and this Nine of Swords is really haunting them. So what are their actions towards you? We see the Queen of Pentacles. So I do see this person holding themselves responsible and either possibly trying to heal the communication. There's the Ace of Swords. So this is what you want. So this person owning up that Emperor status here, manning up, womaning up, theying up, and coming in and making peace and healing the situation. Whether it's just closure and being responsible for whatever they did or said, this person's going to take charge and own up. All right. They're just, the challenge here is them getting the courage and charging ahead with this. Okay. Does this mean you guys will reconcile? I have the Justice card here at the bottom, Libra. So bringing balance, making things right, closure. Reconciling could just be reconciling friendship. It could be reconciling is different for each and every one of you. But you are showing up here at the bottom of the read as this person coming in to bring truth and make things right with you. Okay, so that's what I have for my Libras. Scorpio. Where's Anne-Marie? Is Anne-Marie here? My Scorpio love bug. All right, Anne-Marie's here. Woohoo! Right, Anne-Marie. All right, Scorpio at 125. Scorpio. I'm going live with Sonia from the Illust Illuminator on Sunday at 2 p.m. Make sure to set your notifications on my channel. It's for special Valentine's Day bonus. All right, Scorpios. Here's my Scorpio rising, Venus, Sun, Moon, North Node, South Node. Who's been here silent in the background? Oh, Anne-Marie? Okay. All right, Scorpio. Let's get a good shuffle for Scorpio. Scorpio, let's see where you're at in love and your current position and the person on your mind, and then we'll look at your person. So I have 2 of Cups right out the gate. So looking for love, wanting a romantic partner, thinking about a soulmate, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. All right. Wanting to see eye to eye with somebody, wanting to meet on the same page. Okay. So what's your current position? Oh, don't be sorry, Anne-Marie. Never apologize. I just love seeing you guys here. I'm early. All right. What's your current position, Scorpio? Jeez. Frankie, get your cards ready. Sorry, guys. I just said sorry, too. Your cards just fell. So I'm going to have to get another shuffle because that's not fair. Let's see your current position. Please tap into Scorpio and be 100%. Please, please, please. All right. 5 of Swords. So I do feel like there's some mental conflict, confusion over this situation, but I do get the sense that you're starting to clear your head about it. All right. The person on your mind, Judgment card. Could be a Scorpio, but it's somebody you want to definitely have a second chance with. You might be starting to see things clear. You might be following your higher self on this situation. You definitely do want to give something a second chance. Give this person a second chance. The challenge, the 2 of Swords. Either torn between 2 people, torn between 2 situations. Somebody's torn, following your head over your heart. The 2 of you not seeing eye to eye right now. Not communicating, communication issues. You got 2 2s here. So there's a lot of communication issues. Your thoughts, feelings. Your thoughts are you want to work on this and you want a commitment. 8 of Discs. All right. Your feelings are the 8 of Cups. You feel withdrawn. You feel like your person's withdrawn. Maybe the 2 of you are with both ignoring each other or ignoring your feelings. Some of you just don't know anymore. You're kind of holding back because of this torn energy. The 2 of Swords, not being able to make a decision. Like I said, that mental conflict, I do feel like a lot of you are starting to clear through your thoughts. Okay, what do you want here? The 5 of Wands. I feel like some of you really want to fight for this and you're not going to give up. All right, we have the 2 of Wands. All right, some of you are ready here to go to the next step and you're just ready. You're so ready to just go on that adventure. But you have 3 2s here now, so there really strongly is a decision. You have in the Judgment card. So there is a decision, and I feel like it's your person needs to make a decision because the Judgment's in their position, and they could be torn between 2. You're ready, and you're not giving up. There could be power struggle too between you and this person too, but in your actions position, you're going to fight for this. All right, let's see. Let's see your person. Yeah, Anne Marie's my bouncer behind the scenes. Oh, thank you, Yolanda. Oh, my mods. I have the best mods. Other channels are trying to steal them from me. In a fun way. I'm only playing. I'll fight for my mods. I'll be buying them off in the background. So at the bottom, I do see overcoming obstacles here and moving towards calmer waters. So I didn't mean to show you that, but it is there. But we'll see how the rest of the read goes. All right, you do have the Judgment card, which really does talk about a strong pull and a second chance here. Your person, King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, could be knocking on your door any minute. All right. This is somebody who's in their head, deep thinking, and they're trying to analyze the situation, and they're not going to make a move until they 100% know what they want, which is why the Judgment card is showing up too. This person really does, if they haven't been, want to be honest. Okay, they do want to be honest and communicate. Nine of Swords. This is how they see the position, though. They're losing sleep at night. They're confused. They're stressed. Maybe they're having some guilt. Okay, anxiety over the situation. And they see you stressed, 10 of Wands. They might see you with a lot of responsibilities on your back, or they could just see you hitting a boiling point and ready to give up. Okay, they might even feel like they could be running out of time with you. I see that with the clock and the Nine of Swords, and this person just isn't sure what they want to do yet. With the Two of Swords in reverse, they're just not sure, but they see you running out of patience. The challenge, the Eight of Pentacles again, and the Eight of Pentacles was over here. You want commitment. This person's not sure if they want to commit just yet. They might, and they could have trouble with work, but they're not sure they want to commit just yet. But I do feel like there's guilt here or fear of losing you, but they don't want to commit. Their thoughts, the Temperance card, feelings, the Nine of Pentacles, and actions towards you, the Nine of Cups. So I do feel like this person's very independent. They're pretty grounded and secure in themselves and in their feelings, okay? They're not quick to show their feelings, but they are pretty grounded. I do feel like this person's pretty independent, but they do want to restore. They're thinking about restoring balance with you with the Temperance card. Could be a Sag energy too. The Nine of Cups is their actions, which is wish fulfillment. It's a relationship, and it's getting their desire. So I see the two of you coming together here with the Nine of Cups. Okay, whether it's just for pleasure. I do see Justice card here. I see somebody owning up and being responsible. This person being responsible for their feelings and whatever actions in the past. But I do see them bringing balance to this situation in the Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups is all about self-pleasure and going after one's desires. It does show, though, that this person's still not ready for commitment or isn't sure about commitment. So even if this person comes back in, do they want commitment? Do they want long-term commitment? I don't know. And then you have the Six of Swords. So I do see you getting past this obstacle, but this might not be the last obstacle. Could this be you deciding to move on from this? But instead, I see the Four of Wands here. So I do see you guys moving on to whatever the next step is for you guys. Okay. So, and for some of you, with the Judgment card showing up, anytime a choice card shows up in a reading, there's always a choice in a reading regardless. You have ultimate choice. But I am going to give the second choice because it's here. You have choice to move on and build another foundation, or build your own foundation, or find another commitment, or somebody who's willing to commit. Aries, Leo, Sag, or Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Or, there's a possibility that you guys can get over this obstacle and move forward to the next step. But will it be firm commitment? Will you still have stress? I'm not living your lives. I don't know. We'll check the next reading. All right. That's what I have for my Scorpios. All right. Sagittarius. Absolutely. Freedom of choice, free will. Nothing is permanent. Change is always constant. I'm so wise. Saggy's here. Rebecca's here. I've got my Leo, my Sag, and I've got my Scorpio in the house. And I had my Gemini, but I think he went back to work. Sagittarius 13425. Alban, hello. How are you? Nice to see you. All right, Sagittarius, let's take a look at you in love. What's your current position, the person on your mind, and then we'll look at too many cards, but I do see the Six of Wands, so I see you being admired. Do you see some of you struggling in a relationship? Okay, the Nine of Cups, though, wish fulfillment. And I see, there you are, Aries, Leo, Sag, Queen of Wands. So you've got somebody's attention. You have somebody's attention, and you want a relationship with this person. But you're feeling that Five of Pentacles energy. Let's see if these cards come up again for you, okay? Kind of feel like you're being dealt not the best hand. In love. So I got the Judgment card, Scorpio card. You either need to make a decision here or you want to give something a second chance. We have the Princess of Cups, your take on love. All right, a romantic gesture towards somebody, or a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or you're in love with somebody, you want somebody to come towards you. Your person, the Two of Discs, all right? So your person's in and out, on and off, or just can't make up their mind. They have a lot on their plate. The Challenge, the Eight of Discs, all right? Right now, full commitment. Full commitment. This person's overcommitted or has other obligations, okay? Let's see your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Your thoughts. There's that Five of Discs and the Six of Wands coming in for you again. So your thoughts here is that you just feel like you're constantly being put on the back burner, and you don't want to struggle on your own, and you want a commitment. You're feeling kind of put on the back burner. Six of Wands for your feelings energy is you just want attention. You want attention. You have a lot of attraction and you admire somebody. You want the same back to you. And you have a lot of passion and attraction for this person. What you want to see is the Queen of Discs, which is all about commitment and responsibility. You want this person to be responsible and man, woman, they up. I don't know how to say that. I'm trying to be correct here. I don't even want to say genders, but if it's how my brain's trained. I'm trying to untrain it. Your person, right? I see the Seven of Wands here at the bottom. So here you are. I do feel like you're starting to guard yourself a little bit. This person's like back and forthness and fear of commitment, or just not ready to jump 100% in, is sort of putting you on guard a little bit. You're trying to slowly block yourself off a little bit so that you don't fully invest and get hurt. The Ten of Wands, it's like you're preparing for the worst, but you want the best. The Nine of Cups, you're wishing for the best, and it's causing a lot of mental conflict for you, Sagittarius. So let's take a look at your person. Hello, Amy. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to all the newbies coming in. Ramen noodles. Love it. Yes. Hit that like button as you come in. Say hello to the family. I got like the best chat and the best mods, best viewers. Let's take a look at your person. Saggy's person. Three of Wands. So your person is unsure about growth and expansion. It's almost like this person, I got this energy before, afraid to commit to anything because they're not sure if they're going to miss out on something else or if there's something else for them. And this could be regarding travel, work, It doesn't necessarily mean relationship, like you're not good enough, Saggy. It's just like daydreaming and saying there's got to be more to my life. This can't be it, you know, like they want to find their purpose. In love, the way they feel about this relationship, they're pretty satisfied with the relationship the way it stands. It's just that it feels like this person's in and out and juggles a lot. And they do fear, you know, commitment because of that. I want to explore. I want an adventure. But they do the 10 of Cups. They do, in the current position on this relationship, they're pretty satisfied and have a lot of feelings for you. All right. In your position, the Page of Pentacles here, they, you know, you might be younger than this person, all right? But they do find stability with you, or they're trying to, with the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles can be very, very timid or shy. They might even look at you like you're timid and shy, which I doubt, because I don't think of you. I don't see that. All right. I just feel like this person is trying to give all they can give to you right now. The Page of Pentacles can represent a breadcrumbing situation, but I'm not getting that, especially with the 10 of Cups card. I am getting that with the two of discs. This person can only give you so much right now, and it's not because they don't love you. They just only have so much they can give to you right now. The Challenge, the Two of Pentacles. Same thing. Too much going on. Do both of you have too much going on? Is there a lot going on? Does this person have too much on their plate? They just can't decide. They can't shit or get off the pot, or they just don't know. The High Priestess in their thoughts. This person's trying to figure things out. So if they're seeming like it's Cancer Pisces energy. If they're seeming like they're withdrawn, this person's trying to figure things out, but they may be holding back their feelings on purpose, or they might be holding back secrets. But I do get the feeling that this person is trying to go within and figure things out. Their feelings, though, the Devil card showing up, there's a slight obsession with you, a sexual attraction. There's a codependent type of energy with you. They may feel like you're dependable. They can rely on you. But the Devil in the feelings position can be, you know, serious attraction, Capricorn energy. All right. I do see the Five of Cups and the Tower moment here. So I feel like this person fears change, and they fear uncertainty. This person may be juggling just so much in their life that they're overwhelmed, and they could be dealing with depression, especially with that Devil and the Five of Cups can be very depressive, very manic depressive, and then they have the High Priestess where kind of going back and forth. So that back and forth energy could be a mental illness, which, I mean, you know, who doesn't at some point? The Tower moment showing up shows uncertainty with this person. So I feel like this person unexpectedly, and I feel like many of you already know this, which is why there's a part of you like that is just feeling like you want to give this a second chance, but you're juggling too, because you're just always uncertain with this person. The Two of Swords again. There's just so much, there's a lack of communication, and there's not seeing eye to eye right now. And I think this is going to wear you out. I have the Six of Swords here at the bottom. So there's definitely, with the Judgment card coming in here, guys, there's a possibility that you guys overcome this situation. Of course there is. And there's a possibility that you get worn out from this person's extreme emotions, that you move on with the Six of Wands and the Six of Swords, but not for everybody. You know, for some of you, you move on to the next level with this person, but just know that it's not, this person's dealing with some mental health issues, and it has nothing to do with you. And you may, you may have a very successful relationship with this person. You may help this person, but it just seems like it's going to be a little bit of a bumpy road here with this person for now. Okay. And that's what I'm getting, guys. Aries, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Pisces. I could be here all day with that one. I just feel like really this person's juggling a lot of stress, maybe a mental mental illness, something like that, and they're trying to work on it. And so they do have a lot of love for you with the Ten of Cups, but it's their emotional state, their ups and downs that gets in the way of this relationship. It's not you, Sag. Hello, Tigress. Yeah, I feel like that's what's getting in the way. Inability to cope. And come on. It's not like and nowadays it's like, oh my God, they have a mental illness. It's like everybody does. The world, the stress, triggers, and it's just being able to find coping mechanisms and working through it. But I got that feeling from that read. So I'm sorry, guys, if that was a trigger moment. But I was picking that up from that read. And if you're cross-watching and that wasn't you, let it go. It's not you, all right? All right, so we have Capricorn at 145.25, Capricorn. And Capricorn, I did your bonus Valentine's read this morning, so it is up there. If you didn't get notified, just go under the videos tab. Let's see, Capricorn. Let's see, Capricorn. And what's your position in love and who's on your mind? And then we'll look at your person and see the same thing. I'm seeing the Hermit card and I'm seeing the Fool card. So some of you are either tired of being single and you're ready to have a fresh start with somebody. Could be an Aries, could be a Virgo. All right, so right out the gate, this could be for some singles. I'm tired of being single. Let's go. Let's jump into this. For many of you, the Hermit card, you just might not be talking to somebody. You might be withdrawn, working a lot. And your position is you're ready for a new beginning. Okay. Person on your mind could be a Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. You might be taking a chance with this person, a risk with this person, but you're ready to jump in. Okay, so there could be a turning point in this relationship with this person. Luck's on your side here with that Fool energy. So I do see you getting lucky, Capricorn. The challenge, the Eight of Swords. All right, so getting out of your head. Listening to your negative commentary. Communication. Stress, anxiety. You might just have a lot of anxiety and fear. Some of you could be withdrawn so much or be, it's hard for you to communicate. You could be struggling with that with this person. Okay. Your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Woohoo! You are on fire. Thoughts, Knight of Wands. You want to get this going. You're like sexually drawn to this person. Aries, Leo, Sag. Your feelings, Three of Cups. This person, you have a lot of feelings for this person. You feel happy about this person. You feel joy, happy, joy. And for some of you, you want to reconcile. Right? It's always the reunion card. Okay. Nine of Wands. What you want to do is do this again. Nine of Wands. Give it another shot. You've been through a lot. Even if it's not with this person, you've been through a lot and you're willing to go again. A lot of you are very guarded, Capricorn. You have the Hermit energy. And you have the Nine of Wands. So you do have your guards up. Whether you know it or not, maybe you don't. Maybe it's not your story. All right. So I see the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So Siri's going to come on, guys.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Okay. So I do get some mental stress here still and feeling like conflict and confusion. Like some of you just not sure what to do. You're really in your head over this. Let's see a person, Capricorn. Lots of passion. Like you're ready to take action and go. You've been thinking a lot. I think you're just letting your negative thoughts maybe get to you, or I don't know. We'll see your person. Let's see why. I can't believe y'all showed up for me this early. I was like, I'm going to go on super early and probably 2 people going to show up. And no, I had over 200 and something people in the room and I came on super early. So that's good to know. So if I decide to come on earlier, did you guys like it? Was it better? Seth. Don't we all? Don't we all? All right. Everybody in this room, I'm picking up on your energies. All right. 2 of Swords. Your person's torn. You're not seeing eye to eye with this person, or you can't communicate with this person. All right. There's a possibility this person's torn between 2 people, torn between 2, work, family, anything, just torn, confused. They don't know whether to follow their heart or their mind. All right. Their position, they have a lot of love for you, but they have a choice. So there could be another lover involved. All right, Capricorn. But they need to make a choice. I do see this person's just torn. I don't know how else to say it, but Gemini energy, they have a lot of love. They're sexually attracted to you. 2 of Cups. That's you in their position. So they do have a lot of love for you in the Lover's card. So they do feel like they feel a bond with you. I don't want to use all the corny words right now. But they feel a bond with you. They feel a pull towards you, but you guys are not seeing eye to eye, and they might be torn between 2. Okay. The challenge could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio too. Communication. Spying on each other. Keeping an eye on each other. Making a clear choice. Your person can't make a clear friggin' choice for the life of them, it seems. Their thoughts. 6 of Cups. You are in their thoughts. They are reminiscent. They want to return. Past. They want to return. Feelings. 5 of Cups. Regret. Depressed. The Devil card. They are obsessed. The actions towards you obsessed. So this person could obsessively be watching you. Not creep. I like to pick up on creepishly stalking you, but this person's definitely sexually attracted to you. They got the Lovers and the Devil card. Okay, Capricorn? But you're in their actions position, so they want to do you. All right, so that's their choice. That's my answer. And they're reminiscent and wanting to make new memories with you. They might be feeling regretful because they fucked up. All right. The Tower moment. They're very uncertain right now about what to do because maybe there was a horrible breakup here. But this is also expect something unexpected. So this could be kind of dramatic too, a drama, especially with the Devil showing up too. So this person could be somebody that causes a lot of drama. I've been picking up on a lot of energies today of people that are very sexually drawn to each other and are willing to give up anything just to be together like that and say, fuck it. It's like, if we get together one more time because we just are so passionately drawn to each other, we'll figure out the commitment shit later. And it doesn't seem like it's going to work, but you guys are going to do it again. All right. So I do see that there is a possibility. So I do expect some messages coming in. Okay. So you will receive messages from this person, but remember there is a slight drama, tension, addiction, attraction, and the sexual desire here. Yes, Seth, I know. Keep it coming. Come on, keep it going. I saw your comment. I shouldn't be up this early. Well, yeah, I'd be up by now anyways. All right, we are going on to, I'm not that late of a sleeper. I just don't usually get up and be ready to do reads this early. I get up pretty early. I'm just Aquarius. And this is morning energy. I'm picking up on y'all's morning energy. Water beavers. Bears. I said beavers. Happy birthday to the Aquas. All right, 153.40, Aqua. I'm going live on Sunday with Sonia from the Illust Illuminator. Please check us out on my channel at 2 p.m. It's going to be amazing. All right, Ace of Swords already. So a lot of you want communication. You want the truth. You want justice, breakthrough. Just talk to me, MF. Just talk to me. Okay, so I can see that already. Beavers. All right, Aquas. Hello, Melissa. Welcome. All right, Five of Swords. All right, so some mental conflict. Talk to me already. Like I said, Nine of Cups. This is what your position is on. This is your desire relationship with maybe a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You want somebody to speak up. Speak to me. Quit acting so tough and tell me how you feel, because you're stressing me out and you're confusing me. That's what I've got for you, Aquarius. Your person is acting like they just got their armor on. All right. The challenge, the Ace of Wands. Somebody communicating. Getting this ignited. Somebody lightening up and just going for it. All right. Your thoughts, the Eight of Cups. Your feelings, Princess of Wands. You're very passionate and frustrated. You want things to go. And what you wish for is growth in this relationship. Could be with a Taurus, the Empress. You want things to grow. You want a new beginning. All right. Some of you might be moving the fuck on and going for a whole new love if this person doesn't open up and quit trying to act so tough. The Eight of Cups is your thoughts. So like you're in your head and it's almost like you're avoiding your feelings because it's like this is bothering you. This is bothering you. It's stressing you out with the Five of Swords, and you're emotionally withdrawn, trying to avoid how bad it's making you feel, because you've got a lot of frustration here in your feels department, and it's like it's really frustrating you that this isn't moving forward, that this isn't going, and you just want your Nine of Cups. You want the relationship, okay? We have the Four of Cups here at the bottom. Some of you are just done. You're tired of being emotionally unfulfilled, and you're getting bored with waiting around. Okay, so I think I pretty much summed it up in the beginning when I was like, talk to me already. Tell me, or I'm gone. So let's see your person. Carrie Aquarius, hello. All right, your person. I'm going to shuffle. Those flew out before I could shuffle too much. But it did show a relationship. I saw the Ace of Swords, but I saw a lot of conflict. Let's see your person. It was like your person's avoiding commitment is what those cards were saying. But we'll see if the message comes out. Your person is unsure of their future, unsure of the future, okay? The Moon card. They are hiding their feelings. They could be hiding something else, right? There could be some other things lurking. They do think about you. They do have emotions for you. Could be a Pisces, but they're unsure of the future, and they're just being very cautious. Their position on the relationship is the Justice card. So either they know that they have to come to terms and speak their truth, or they just are not ready to take responsibility because they're unsure of what they want. But in your position on their mind is the Eight of Pentacles. They do feel like home with you. They do feel comfortable with you. And when they're with you, they feel grounded. They could see a commitment with you. But for some reason, they're proceeding with caution and they're unsure. Uncertainty. The challenge they see, the World card. Can you guys get past something and move to the next phase? Distance, travel. Is there are you long distance? Does this person not know what they want to do with their future and that uncertainty? Does that affect your relationship? This person has no desire or passion for life. That Ace of Wands in your challenge position for them could be that this person just doesn't have the drive, the ambition, the ignition to do what they want to do in life. They're not inspired. They don't take inspired action. Okay, so thoughts. Five of Pentacles is in their thoughts position. This person feels like they struggle. They've been dealt a raw deal. Is that how you say that? They never play their cards right. They're struggling. They're always left out in the cold. They just don't have enough to offer. They're just in victim mode. In victim mode. Their feelings, the Four of Cups too. They're unsure. They're bored and stuck in their own life. So I do get this feeling like this person is just unhappy and unsatisfied with themselves. Five of Cups. Look at this. So in the actions position, I feel this person feeling like regretful. And let me see why. I get the Temperance card though. I do feel like they want to restore things. They want to bring a balance here with that Justice card, but they're still in their feelings and they're feeling regretful. I get the feeling that this person is just really in victim mode, tired of their own life, tired of what's going on around them. They feel unaccomplished. They want to figure out, and they feel like they have no desire or no drive or ambition. So it's like they lack responsibility. And you see this too. This person finds stability and comfort with you, but their fear of the unknown and their fear of their own uncertainty, of their own unknown in their life, is causing them not to want to be responsible in this relationship just yet. I do see the Knight of Cups here at the bottom, could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So I do see a possibility of them coming forth and look at and reigniting. For some of you, there could be a completely other person that comes in too. I'm going to throw that on the side there. But there is a possibility of Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio coming towards you, this person reconciling and reigniting this. And wanting to restore this. But in the current energy, I am seeing this person like just really down and out and wanting to restore it, but maybe unsure what to do. Okay, so maybe Spirit wants you to know that with the Moon card, maybe the full moon or after the full moon, possibility of receiving a message or an offer from this person. So that way I didn't leave you hanging. Okay, it's just the current energies. That's where your person's at. All right, my Pisces. Pisces, and we are almost done. Pisces, I did your weekly bonus read yesterday. It's under the videos, the Valentine's Day bonus. I did Cancer, Pisces, Virgo, Capricorn. I'll be doing the rest tomorrow. Pisces. Where's my fishes? My fishies. All right, Pisces, 20145. Pisces. All right, I'm going live with Sonia on Sunday. Sonia from the Illust Illuminator. 2 p.m. on this channel. So make sure you tune in, set your notifications. All right, let's look at Pisces. Let's see your current position in your love life, and then the person on your mind. And we'll look at the same thing from your person. All right, 4 of Cups. You're getting bored too and feeling stuck, feeling unfulfilled in a situation. All right. 8 of Swords, feeling trapped too. Some of you could be feeling trapped in a situation like you're not sure you're happy with the person you're with or the current situation you're in, and you feel like you might be missing out on something real, something better. We have the Wheel of Fortune, something changing here. Your person, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. You might be feeling like something's changing with your person, and luck's changing with your person. You might not want to take a chance or take a gamble anymore. But there's a possibility that your person, will see how they come up, that things could be changing. I do feel like you are getting bored with it and you're feeling trapped and stuck. Okay. So the challenge is the 4 of Wands, commitment and moving to the next phase. Somebody won't commit and jump all in. Your thoughts, the King of Cups. You're looking for loyalty. You're looking for somebody who's committed, mature, romantically involved, and just everything a King of Cups comes with. Your feelings, the Emperor card. All right. You want stability. You're pretty stable and you know exactly how you feel. You know what you want, but you're not getting it. Could be Aries, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The Emperor card talks about wanting to make peace with your feelings, and some of you might be trying to make peace with this is just it. Maybe it's just time. All right. Let's see what you want to do. The Lovers. So some of you might be tempted to find another lover. You might be tempted to move on and hook up with somebody else. You might be tempted to um, just keep trying with this person and see where it goes. But I don't see commitment. I see this person is never, won't dive in, won't jump in 100%, and it's stressing you out. So I do see with that Lovers card that you have a choice. Some of you could have an Aries and a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio around you. So you may have a choice between two other people. If you're not being fulfilled at home, you might be thinking, you might be feeling it. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, I see the Death card for you, Scorpio energy. Strong energy here, Pisces. I feel like some of you might be ending something or thinking about ending something with somebody who's not fulfilling you. And you're ready for a lover. You're ready for something new. You're ready for a new romantic partner. And so you have a choice to make. And some of you who this resonates knows. But again, I'm getting too strong. Somebody could be your boss. Somebody could be another, two people around you. Or you could have a choice between an Aries and a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But you might be thinking about moving on from somebody and taking a chance, taking a risk. Maybe cheating. I don't know. I don't judge. Let's see your person. That was a weird read in Pisces. Who am I tapping into there? Let's see your person. So your person, the Nine of Pentacles, somebody who likes their freedom. I just started singing George Michael in my head. Somebody's just very independent, just likes their freedom, and you feel unfulfilled. Like you would think this person would be ready for commitment, but let's see what else is coming up. They might be more focused on work. Okay. And it might be boring you. Page of Wands. So their thoughts are flirting and sending you messages. So they want to have fun. Maybe this person's trying to lighten up and bring some more passion to the relationship. They might be sensing that you're getting bored and you're not showing as much interest as you used to. And so this person's thinking, maybe I better spark up some fun here. Could be a younger fire sign. All right. So this is what they think of you. They admire you. They might feel as though you're admired by a lot of people. I think this person might be getting a little anxious because you might be getting the attention from somebody else. They're starting to feel you get sick of them, their shit, and pull away maybe. I don't know. It could be different. And this person is starting to go, maybe I need to spark something up here and I need to flirt and get things moving because they see you getting admired and maybe moving on. The challenge here is this person being direct and honest. Honesty, communication. This person's never direct with you. Their thoughts, feelings, and actions. Their thoughts, Two of Pentacles, they're always juggling. Their feelings, they're slightly obsessed right now. And I feel like it's sexual, but I also feel like it's more about because they feel as though maybe you're being admired by somebody else. There could be competition. And they want your attention. So it's kind of mischievous and it's kind of sneaky. But it's very sexually, you guys are very sexual. You got the Lovers card too. So there's a lot of sexual draw here and it's sexual games. I know I am picking up on that energy today. I don't know why. Maybe it's the Tool concert I'm going to. I'm getting all psyched, But in their thoughts, they're juggling. Do I call? Do I not call? Do I want to do this again? Or, but if you're together and this person just feels you pulling away, this person feels you juggling. Okay. It's stressing them out. So their actions are, they're hitting a boiling point right now. Okay. This person's getting pretty overwhelmed and pretty desperate as they feel you pulling away. I don't know if this resonates. Maybe you don't know that you're doing this to this person. They want to communicate, flirt with you. Look at this Lovers card. I see them making a choice. That's 2 lovers. You guys have strong Lovers and Devil. Again, I think that strong connection, that sexual desire, that game playing. Oh, I feel Pisces moving on. So I'm going to call up and we're going to hook up. All right. There is a slight obsession between the 2 of you. This person is gets very anxious, but it's also kind of a controlling and a mind game playing too. Maybe some of you are cheating. Maybe this is somebody, maybe both of you are cheating. I don't know. Do you get the 10 of Cups at the bottom? So you guys satisfy each other and a possibility of a relationship. But there, again, I was saying cheating. Somebody could be married. I was just trying to read that comment. So there is a possibility of you guys bringing balance to this and having a relationship, but there is going to be some drama and toxicity, a little slight maybe, and there's possibility of juggling, and somebody could be married or leaving a relationship or something like that. So Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sag, Capricorn, just a lot of choices here and decisions. Does this resonate with anybody? This has been coming out a lot today. You guys, I've been playing around with 2 decks, and these cards were coming out a lot today. The Lover and the Devil's card. Y'all were here. The Lovers and the Devil card. I love you guys. Keep in mind, I will be on tomorrow with the rest of the Valentine's bonus readings. I'll go all signs later on in the evening. Be on Friday. Saturday, I will be doing Super Chat at 3 p.m. for those of you that want your questions answered. And Sunday, I'm going live at 2 p.m. with Sonia from the Illust Illuminator. We are going live together on this channel at 2 p.m. So I love you guys. I've got to get ready to go I got to go drive. I'm going to Tampa and tonight. So I got to get ready and I'm going to have a blast. Huh? I only know all the old Tool songs. I don't know any of the Tool songs now. And I listened to their whole Prozac. What was their album back in like 96? I'm going because they were my favorite band in 96. And that was the album I listened to when I was pregnant with my son. I heard that they don't play any of their old songs. So I'm a little bit disappointed. I have a lot of their songs on my playlist. I could pull them up if you need the names. But I hope they play a lot of their older songs because I was kind of going to reminisce. I love you guys. I've got to go eat something and I've got to take off. Let me see.